You're listening to By Way of the Sea, an 11-part original audio drama created by Eralore Studios in collaboration with Stay Busy. This week's cover art was created by the artist Aoife O'Dwyer.
Kwesi and Elena shared an important talk about destiny, honoring their elders, and taking full advantage of second chances. Then, the ladies ventured into the jungle to gather fruit while Kwesi and Silas started a small fishing competition. But the competition between them grew, exploding into a fight over Elena's attention and affection. Displeased with their display, Elena put them both in their place, leaving them to brew over their words and actions. All before Chapter 11, The Return. Good morning, Elena.
And to you.
I know you asked for a few days of privacy.
It's okay, Silas. What do you need? Is everything all right?
Yes, nothing is wrong. It's just Bahia and I have prepared breakfast for you. We'd love it if you joined us.
I picked the fruit.
You did? And Kwesi? Where is he?
Just fetching some water from the waterfall.
Why don't I go find him so we can all eat together?
I'm sure he'll be...
It's no bother. I'd like us all to be together. I'll be right back. And here you are, taking a nice quiet dip. Aren't you supposed to be gathering water?
How do you think I do that?
Is it nice?
It's perfect. Why don't you come in?
I would, but the others are waiting for us.
Let them wait.
Kwesi.
Okay, then don't come in.
Aren't you coming?
I don't think you want me getting out just yet.
And why not?
I'm not wearing any clothes.
Oh,
You may want to turn around.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No need to be sorry.
I know. I just...
Elena, it's all right. I'm covered now.
Thank you. I mean, I'm sorry. I never would have asked you to get out had I known you were undressed. I'm not like that. I would
You're
never...
embarrassed.
Aren't you?
It's just a body. We all have one.
Of course we do. It's just that I've never seen...
Elena, you have no reason to be embarrassed or to feel shame.
That isn't what I'm feeling.
Are you curious?
Kwesi, we really should.
Wait, Elena, look at me. This is the first time we've been alone in days. I've given you space as you needed, but I need to speak from the heart. There's something here between us. We're the same. It is the reason we have both found ourselves here on this island. I know it when you look at me. I know better now than to assume I know who you are or what you want. So I'm asking, would it be all right if I kiss you?
Right here?
Where else?
Elena!
Oh, no.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, I must go to them.
Just stay. Let us talk about this. Elena, slow down.
Silas?
Elena!
Bahia!
Elena, please.
Elena, look, a rowboat!
Rowboat?
And the ship!
The ship? A ship?
Kwesi, look, a boat!
It is, indeed.
Oh, my heart. I am so happy. Isn't it great?
It is. It is great.
Don't look so glum. You get to go home now.
We all do.
Ahoy there, friend.
Captain!
Oh, Jeremiah, I am so happy to see you.
Oh, the feeling is mutual, darling. You picked up a few more along the way, I see.
So have you.
Funny who offers to help when you tell them there's some lovely ladies in need of rescuing.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Kwesi.
Captain Jeremiah Warren.
And this is Bahia.
Bahia. What a beautiful name.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, little one. You wouldn't happen to know anyone around here who likes biscuits, do you?
Biscuits?
2 baskets with butter, as promised. Now, where's that bride of mine?
Oh,
Oh,
Captain,
What is it, Silas?
I'm so sorry.
No. No. This is just trickery on her part. She's hiding around here somewhere.
Jeremiah.
No. No, I haven't been gone but 1 moon. Lucia. Why, Lucia? How?
It was a snake bite. We didn't know. She told us she only had been scratched.
By the time the fever set in, it was too late.
I'm sorry.
As am I. She was my light.
That she was. In the short time I knew her, she was amazing.
She was incredible. And I am so grateful you shared her with me for all those years.
I don't think I had much choice, boy. She was smitten with you. We always wanted children. Tried for years. Never happened.
I didn't know.
You were the best thing that ever happened to her. And she was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Did you love her?
Well, that's a silly question. Of course I loved her. I still do. And always will.
But neither of you ever said it.
When we were married, the idea of a marriage for love was so far out of either of our minds. My own ma and pa, they never exchanged words or glances of kindness. I always thought the reason they got married was from necessity, not love or even pleasure. In fact, being a sailor, I never thought I would know the warm touch of a woman, let alone the affection of one. Not only did I think our marriage was doomed, I thought they all were. An arranged marriage. Practically between children. And at sea, the odds were against us.
So you don't believe in love?
Well, quite the opposite, dearie. Love has nothing to do with words, and everything to do with what exists in the silence between 2 hearts.
Huh. Silence. With Lucia?
Exactly. I knew I'd never win her heart with words. They'd simply be lost in the sea of all she spoke.
Then how did she know you loved her?
Because I showed her. Every day. I showed her through her favorite foods, taking her to places that would excite her soul. I needed to give her a life that would take her breath and her words away.
And it worked.
Aye, of course it worked. That's because as time went by, we both realized one very important thing.
What was that?
Love is not something you find. It's something you grow. Where is she? I'd like to visit her.
I'll show you, sir.
Thank you.
Me too. I've made a necklace for her grave.
Oh, did you know? I can't wait to see it.
Are you okay?
No.
That's not what you're supposed to say.
I'm sorry for the way I treated you.
Silas.
I am. But the way I acted was rude and unfair. No one deserves that, especially not you. Do you forgive me?
Of course I do. Didn't you hear what the captain said? About not needing words?
I did, though I didn't quite understand it.
When I met you, your words were hurtful. They were cruel and unkind. But underneath them, you were checking to see how I felt. And hurrying me along to get me to safety. You, quite stupidly, got in a rowboat in the middle of a storm to get me and Lucia to dry land. You let me explore, climb trees. And when my heart was hurting, you saw that. You saw me.
Elena.
I don't know if that is love. but I do know that I am going to miss you.
Miss me?
When we leave? When we get to port?
You're still going through with it?
Do I have a reason not to?
Impressive, you two. That is quite the setup. And here I was worried about you. I probably could have enjoyed port for at least another se'night.
We're glad you're here, Cap.
Ah, me too. I'll have the Tarjacks prepare your things and load the ship.
If it wouldn't be too much of a bother, sir, I'd love passage back home, back to my village.
Of course, Kwesi.
And when we arrive, we can cook a feast for you. All of you. To say thank you. There is room for any of you to feast or to stay.
Oh,
What about me?
What about you?
Where will I go?
Well, I did see the beautiful craftsmanship of that necklace you made, and as luck would have it, I need a necklace maker aboard my ship. Now, I can only feed you an adventure, far-off places, exotic ports, new foods, but the job is yours if you want it.
Can you feed me biscuits instead?
I'll feed you both.
Deal.
Ha! Excellent.
Her heart is happy.
He is a good kid.
No. I mean Lucia. She would have wanted this for you.
Well, someone has to keep me young now. Will you be joining us, Silas?
You ask me as if I have a choice.
Oh, Silas, you've always had a choice. You just never knew enough of who you were to decide where you could go. But I can see that change now.
Huh.
So what'll it be?
I choose to be here with you. This is where I belong.
I'm proud of you, son. And what about you, Elena? Where can I take you?
home.
Must have backed your father then.
No, that's not my home anymore.
Oh, then where?
Thank you for listening to Episode 11, the series finale of By Way of the Sea. Tune in next week for a special Choose Your Own Ending broadcast. Episode 11 was brought to life with vocal talent by Brenna Patzer as Elena, Gervais Weeks as Kwesi, Enzo Leone as Silas, John R. Smith Jr. as Captain Jeremiah, and Sunny Snow as Bahia. Eralore Studios is a family-owned and female-led storytelling brand and production company dedicated to creating connections through original characters and stories inspired by eras gone by. With a mission to spotlight visual and performing artists through stories that showcase the strength of the human spirit, Eralore seeks to create a safe place and a celebrated stage for creative collaboration in the arts. Stay Busy is transforming the business card industry into a digital, more sustainable entity. For more information about our collaboration partner, please visit staybusy.com.